even for mRNA, I can say your entry would have been probably at either 946 or probably at 955. So I can easily say, because I know your trade book and I know we've been trading together for a long time. So you got this move. Very
946.
Nice. Yep. 946.
Yep.
Yeah. See, that's the consistency. I know John for a couple of years. He's been trading with us in Peak Capital as well. So his trade book, and he's been teaching it for long enough, and I know exactly pinpoint. Sometimes I know Thor and Ed trade exactly know how it works, because I know the recaps, I watched them, and that's how consistency is. Finding those stocks that is really working. All right, good morning, everybody. Friday of a very volatile week. Yesterday, I had one good trade on Twitter and I was done. It was a really, really solid day. And today, I had two good trades that worked. They're pretty much exactly the same trade. Worked really well, and I'm gonna end my day. So I didn't trade at the open unfortunately. So I came a little bit later, near 11 a.m. and I noticed that the Chinese stocks, the market is was flat in that time. Now it's moving higher. So QQQ is up 1%, but I saw that Chinese stocks are running up from the open. And I noticed that BABA, for example, as you see in my chart, had a very, very strong open and then a pullback just below the VWAP. And that was the moment that I noticed that maybe there is a case for a reversal on that from the VWAP and going up maybe high of the day or maybe not, both in NIO and BABA. So what I did, it was, I went long at 105 near the VWAP with the stop loss just below the VWAP. It did go up a little bit and, tested the VWAP. I added more a little bit on BABA at the VWAP. And then essentially my average became here, and then we had this kind of really nice risk to reward. It's very unlikely that from 105 we want to go to 109. I mean, I wasn't really expecting to break off high of the day, but still, this turned out to be a really, really good, nice risk to reward. So I had this one, which was really good, and then we had NIO, that exactly the same pattern was happening. As you see, there's exactly the same pattern was happening, really strong move up. It was a really, really nice entry just below the VWAP. And I was hoping that, I just didn't see it this time. This is the type of trade that Thor is doing. And, I just went long at the VWAP. In this time, it is exactly the same pattern. Test the VWAP, goes up, test it again, and then move up. So I went up 1980 and up all the way up to 2030. And I am actually still in both of these trades, and see how it's going to go. BABA is actually passing my break-even point. So this is going to be a little bit tricky. So I need to get out of it. So yeah, it turned out to be a really, really nice trade. So that's pretty much my trade. And I missed it open, but I could really get a really, really nice bounce from the VWAP. Brian is gone, but I want to see how did you trade?
I had a great day, Andrew. I took two trades and they both went from entry to target really easily. One was on mRNA for a $2 move, and that one, looking back on it, it maybe wasn't the setup to take, but once I got in, it went green and it never looked back. The other one was Rivian, and if people go back and look at Rivian's chart for the day, check out there's four tests of $44 at exactly $43.98 today, and that's also what R4 was on the Camarillo pivots. It was $43.98 exactly, so it was a very interesting level. And it was going one way or the other. It was going to harshly pull back or it was going to break through. And I just caught the volume pushing from about 43.90 up to the break and got in and got a $1 move out of Rivian.
Yeah, very nice. So your trade books break off high of the day. So in Rivian, what I would assume is you would probably went long. You mentioned right at 10 a.m. at 43.75 ish for this move.
I wait a little bit for more confirmation than you might. So I entered the trade at 10:04.
10:04. Yeah.
And if you look back, the previous 6-7 1-minute candles, there's pretty much an ascending triangle building up into 44, really 43.98 precisely in that R4 level. And then it was a really fast momentum trade. I mean, I saw that volume coming in, and I guessed that the direction was up, not down, and took the trade.
Yeah, so this is your trade. I know your break of high of the day and break of low of the day. I love those. You know, even for mRNA, I can say your entry would have been probably at either 946 or probably at 955. So I can easily say, you know, because I know your trade book and I know we've been trading
Yep.
together for a long time. So you got this move very nice.
946. Yep.
946.
Yep.
Yeah, see, that's the consistency. You know, I know John for a couple of years. He's been trading with us in Peak Capital as well. So his trade book, and he's been teaching it for long enough, and I know exactly pinpoint. Sometimes I know Thor and Ed trade exactly know how it works because I know the recaps. I watched them, and that's how consistency is. Finding those stocks that is really working. So the market is reaping. Neo popped back up, so I'm gonna get out a little bit of my Neo. So I still have both Baba and Neo, but as you will see here, that Neo very likely is gonna go break of high of the day. So as you see, I had a really good day here in this situation. So you guys can't see in the chat room, but I'm gonna post this in the recap. I still have both of shares, and I had a really solid day. Closing day here, and that was a solid day. I think Neo is gonna go break of high of the day, and Baba is gonna go pretty awesome situation here in my account. So I had a really solid profitable day for waking up late. Thank you, John, for everything that you're doing, and it was an honor to do the recap. I think that was the first time that we did the recap today. Thank you so much.
So.
And guys, have a good weekend, and let's see how it goes. Oil is back up a little bit. Russia, it's funny that it's dropping down, but it's above $100. Russia, the peace stocks are moving forward. Russia denies any progress, but Ukraine says the progress is happening. So we'll see how it goes. Nickel dropped again in London. 12%. It's just very volatile trading in the market in commodities right now. It's probably a lot of short squeeze as well. But other than that, seems looking forward to another exciting, volatile week next week. And all the best, guys. Enjoy, spend some time with friends and family.